Hi friends! Today I want to share with you my wish list for our upcoming Disney trip. If you haven't followed along, I'm going month by month showing you how I plan for our Disney vacation. We started with 8 months out, deciding when we were going to go and where we would be staying. Once we got the reservations, month 7 was the preliminary budget. So I went ahead and showed you how I figure out what all we need money-wise to be able to go Disney, and then how are we going to actually afford it. Now we're on to month 6. My favorite month personally, and that's because it's our wish list. It's thinking about anything. If you had money no object or as much time in the world that you want, what would you like to do at Disney? A lot of these ideas come from watching other fellow YouTubers who've experienced the different restaurants or experiences or even holiday fun at Disney. And the other ones are just things I've seen over the years that I would like to try out. I'm not saying that all these things I'm going to talk to today are what we're going to do this December. It's just now that we have had our budget, see, is there some wiggle room on being able to afford certain things, a fancier restaurant, new experience, or do we just want to save some money so that we could buy a special souvenir or something like that? I'm going to walk you through my wish list, and then I'll go ahead and try to link as many things as I can down below so that you would be able to automatically go to their website or see what I'm talking about, and then I'll also include as many pictures up above that I can as well. So let's go ahead and get started. If we haven't met, my name is Ellen, and here on my channel I like to share tips and tricks on how to make life a little easier, as well as our travel vlogs from Disney and other vacations. If you like this content, make sure to go ahead and subscribe down below so that you get notified when I release the next video. As I walk through my wish list, make sure to comment down below on what your wish list is when you go to Disney. Is there a restaurant you have your heart's desire on, or an experience that you only dream about? Make sure to put the comment down below so that we can dream together. Because we'll be going in December, a lot of these activities will be based on the holidays, as well as just some new restaurants that have opened in the last year. To start off, we'll stick with just our typical holiday traditions. And the first wish list item I have is the carriage ride at Camp Wilderness. If you haven't seen this, at Camp Wilderness, they light up the campground like you'd be going through a festival of lights. People bring blow-ups and lights and put them all over their RVs, and it's just a beautiful thing to walk through. Although I've never experienced it myself, just the pictures and the videos I've seen, you can't help but get in the Christmas mood. The first wish list item is a carriage ride through Camp Wilderness. Now, you can just walk through the camp and see all these lights, but what feels more like Christmas than a carriage ride? Last that I checked, it is actually only $55 for a carriage ride, which if you split it among 4 people, it really doesn't seem like expensive experience at Disney, but it does sell out quickly. So you want to go ahead and make reservations ahead of time. Last that I saw, 60 days out was the max, but again, that could change at any time. The next wish list item I have, we're going to focus on some food. Along with the holidays comes some delicious confectionery items, as well as just some unique entrees that you can try during the holiday time. Although not all these are holiday related, some of these are just some new restaurants that have opened since we were last at Disney. And the first wish list item is Narcoossee's. My family loves seafood, and we just love a good dining experience. add a little water and a beautiful fireworks show for Magic Kingdom, and I'm sold on this is the perfect place. For my first restaurant wish list is to have dinner at Narcoossee's. We'll see if I can make it happen. The reservations are hard to get, but I'm excited to see about splurging a little bit more for that meal to try a new experience. The second restaurant wish list that I have, that's another hard reservation to get, is the character breakfast at Topolino's Terrace at the Riviera. Hopefully that's how you say it, but I've heard great things about this breakfast. Although it's not like, say, Chef Mickey where you have a huge buffet, the food is more unique, but my family enjoys more of the, we'll say, refined cuisine. So I'm excited to try to get a reservation there, not only to see Mickey and his friends dressed up in the Riviera flair, but also just to enjoy some unique flavors and not your typical just egg, sausage, and waffles. Although I do love a good Mickey waffle. The rest of, I guess, wish list when it comes to food is more just the confectionery items, you know, like a Mickey gingerbread cookie, or, you know, my favorite, it's not a holiday, but beignets over at Port Orleans. And to just walk around Epcot and enjoy the festivals of the holidays, trying all the different delicious food and just everything that you can experience at Epcot. Another wish list item of mine is to enjoy the spa at Disney World. We typically love to have a massage when we go on vacation. To me, that's the only time I can truly relax and enjoy it, but I've never tried it at Disney World. Looking at the prices, it doesn't seem too much different than some other 5-star resorts we've stayed at, although much pricier than just our typical local massage therapist that we go to if we hurt our shoulder or back or something like that. But again, when you're at Disney World, everything tends to be a little bit more expensive because you have the magic. Another thing on my wish list, and more of an activity list to make sure we go to, is the Christmas tree stroll over at Disney Springs. Although I've been at Disney Springs multiple times during the holidays, somehow between the shopping and eating and just looking around, I've always missed the actual Christmas tree stroll. So I want to make sure this year we get over and walk through seeing the variety of Christmas trees that you can see, just showcase the different movies that Disney's put out, or just what makes it feel like you're at Disney. Another wish list item of mine, and again, this doesn't cost anything and it really isn't a big deal we'll go with, but is to ride the Skyliner. I have yet to be on the Skyliner since it opened. Although I've been at Disney multiple times, we've just never stayed at a resort that utilized the Skyliner, so I've had no excuse to go there. Although we'll be staying at Saratoga Springs this December, I do want to eat several times at the Riviera. I've heard wonderful things about their cuisine and restaurants. So I'm going to make it a point to use the Skyliner to get there. The last thing that I want to make sure to accomplish on my wish list is to visit all the gingerbread houses throughout the resorts. Although I've been at Disney World during the holidays, I've never spent the time going to the various resorts. I've always spent the time in the park. That's why we specifically are only having one park day, so that we can enjoy all the activities and the festivities and the decorations at all the resorts, enjoy all the delicious food and just flavors of the holidays. I hope this wish list helps you to make some decisions on your upcoming trip, or at least gives you some ideas of some new things to try if you haven't gone through the Christmas tree stroll or tried riding the Skyliner, or just going around on the monorail if that's what you want to do. I think so many people spend so much time focused on the parks when they go, and they miss out on all the just magic that the resorts alone have, and that's why people call it the Disney bubble. I can't wait to just get in the holiday mood as soon as we step foot inside Disney World this December. Make sure to hit the like button down below so that I know if you like this type of content, or just so that I can say hi. I hope this helps you plan your next trip, and see you guys later. Bye.